Hello everybody, it's Vertical Sandwich. This is my Catherine progress so far. I'm getting better, although, so this is gonna show actually one of my prouder kind of recoveries of a crazy situation and a death. And then we're gonna see the best run I've had so far. And then, we're gonna see a compilation of the most common ways that I die. And I saved the best for last, cause there's nothing that makes you scream like the death that ends this video. It's so angering. Now this little, yeah, like... this little chasing a single block up into nowhere can actually work out in your favor. You have to get pretty lucky with your drops. You have to be in the right patterns. But I started a technique here where I jump and let them drop and then get on top. It's an incredibly important technique for Axis Mundi, which I have not succeeded in doing yet. But look at this! I got myself back up onto the tower after that garbage. So good. I was so proud of that. And then look at this setup I've got. It's great. Like, this is a great setup. I should have been able... Like, I made a mistake there. That's clearly a mistake. Because now I don't have room to pull back out for this. I can push over there, and, like, then that happened. I might have been able to save it, but spike blocks are spike blocks. Okay, so this is my, I guess looks like 172. Was my record at the time. I had a 171 and then a 172, and then I shattered it with this. This level, by the way, is 217 levels. This run will complete at 185. And I was in the last pattern of stuff. I mean, if I had survived the last layout pattern, I would have gotten. I would have been there was only one pattern after the pattern I was in, and that pattern is the standard climb to the button. I know this from watching videos, so you will see some things changed quite a bit for my 151 run, where I'm doing a lot more bomb avoidance, a lot more quick movements, a lot more trying to control the integrity of the tower. These are long runs. Writing a 20-minute recording, I only get 2 attempts on average. Most of my attempts, almost all of my attempts make it to level 8. Very few of my attempts make it to level 150. But the drop into gaps is also another very important technique for this game that you don't necessarily pick up doing the standard game, right? I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, I'm not gonna go up to those bombs. Or maybe I am. Maybe I'm just gonna not worry about it. This high in the tower, you can actually take a bomb hit or two. It's fine. Or this low in the tower. A little later, it can become, you know, you can really collapse some nightmarish stuff. I like to get the mystery blocks out of the way here. And I dropped a little more of the tower than I thought I wanted to, and I should have probably pulled that block out. I would have been in way better shape. Like, I know what I want to do, I'm just not doing it well. A special kind of nightmare going on there. And that one didn't fool me. Now, I really chased that down quite a ways. I really didn't have a plan there. This is all the stuff I should have done earlier. Like, these are no-brainer moves, and this was a sad amount of mess up for me, to tell you the honest truth. I'm a little embarrassed that this is in my best run so far video.
Mysterious block has appeared.
That was also not a great move. I mean, it gets the job done, but I could have just pulled that second one out. I didn't save any time by avoiding the weighted block the way I did. Just had to get rid of that one because otherwise this won't fall right. Yeah. You can so tell when I'm lost. When I'm just like, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, I really wanted that to fall, and it didn't. I guess we're going this way. That was all I needed. That actually looks like a really smart move, but it wasn't. It was a dumb accident. You'll also find that as these attempts continue, what is happening a lot is you'll find that I jump off the side of ice blocks automatically. I wish I had the same presence of mind about the mystery blocks. Yeah, I didn't leave myself many options there. Like, now I'm stuck touching the bomb. I think I just went with it. Yeah, I just let it explode. And that was the luckiest thing that's going to happen in this run, without a doubt. There's no way. I mean, that could have been so much worse. And maybe you can predict bomb explosions. I cannot. I do not know what's going to happen when it happens. Stuff like this, though, dropping the 3 down, that becomes almost second nature, trying to get rid of those. Usually what I do, though, is I drop them. I get up, I build a platform directly under the 2 bombs that are back-to-back, and then I just shove them both. And then you end up with an uneven platform above. Like so. But it allows you to pull this one out and get you a 2 base. You drop that one, and then we're safely past the, the explosion zone that happened. Level 5 begins. So like I said, most of my runs make it to this point. This is the choke point for me. But then after this, things become so hectic that I don't really have time to stop and think, and it hurts me badly. And these mystery block guys, they're awful. They're horrible. I should have just went straight to the right and pulled that one out on the right and went straight up. I don't know why I'm hemming and hawing about what needs to happen here. So I'm gonna end up doing that stuff anyway. Yeah, that was the answer all along. I could have made that decision 30 seconds ago. One of the big problems with this too is if you try to climb the face of a mystery block, it opens this panel that knocks you, like, clear. And it'll knock you down however far you can fall. You really should step on them any chance you get, without a doubt. See, stuff like that is so free. It's so beautiful when it happens, but it almost never happens. The mystery blocks will wait for you to mess with you. They will. The game may pretend something else, and they become more numerous as you go. They get downright mean about the way they act.
Still halfway to go.
There we go. That could be that tower's problem. Yeah, I know exactly what I was thinking here. I mean, I know I wasn't. But that'll teach that mystery block. Now we can do nothing.
New record.
And this was fortuitous. Once you get to level 6 and you start getting these chains of spike blocks, they're really good for you because they're almost automatic. And now might have been a great time to cross over to the next tower. I certainly could have pushed the bomb over and been fine. Yeah, these guys like to do stuff like that. Like I said, they'll try to mess with you. They're really great at it. But the kind of luck this game gives you is that other mystery block I would have stepped on should have been a bomb. The game hates you. It does. Don't fool yourself. Don't think that Catherine might like you. This game hates you. Hates you, it hates me, hates everybody. And that drop was heartbreaking. I mean, we have enough blocks to get over.
New record.
Okay, 135. We get 50 more floors out of this game. I'm not even kidding.
New record. New record. New record. New record. New record to 140. New record.
Should have fallen off the side and climbed over to the springboard there. Because this whole thing was a very weird move. I mean, it somehow worked out for me, but it shouldn't have.
New record.
Yeah, gotta pull him out of that side if you want to survive.
New record. New record. New record. New record. New record.
Yeah, you gotta push that one. That's the way it works. There you go.
New record. New record. New record. New record. New record.
That one on the top there, that one is always a spike block. It is always a spike block. It's gotten me twice. Don't ever fool yourself that it might be something else. It's not. It's always a spike block. Always. Step on that guy, pull him out. Fine, don't. As it didn't matter for all intents and purposes. It's fine. I got myself lost. Just push that top one forward, man. Quit panicking. And that works too, but...
New record.
Not because you're a good Catherine player, because you're a lucky Catherine player.
New record. New record. New record. New record. 160 steps.
And I mean, this is great. This is the pace you want. This is like this is the kind of run that should finish the game. If I were a little more aware of what I was doing.
New record.
And I should have pulled that bottom one out and pushed the bottom a little further. Would have dropped everything. I mean, this works. But again, not because I'm a great Catherine player, but because I'm a lucky one.
New record. New record. New record. New record. New record.
That was a rough set of mystery blocks. Without a doubt, that was mean. The game is mean, and there's probably no alternative to that. Those are probably always that. But at this point, I should rebuild the central pedestal and run with that, because I'm stuck with this, right? So I should be, yeah, I should be working from there. And all I would have had to do was push another block against that one, and that would have been fine. And I still get 14 more levels out of this somehow. Now I figured it out. And there's so much great collapsible stuff here. I mean, look. Just pull it out, it all falls into place. Pull out the next one. See, this should have been done a long time ago, but then I get another bomb block. So mean. And this is bad strategy. It works well for me for some reason to eliminate these. I don't think well with being able to only make 2 moves on a block, but I essentially just trashed everything I just did. And now the camera's pointing down, which means we're close to dying. But more than anything, I didn't want... See, that was dumb. I just made another mistake. Should have pulled out the middle one. Get yourself a 3-block platform. That was convoluted and dumb. But what are you gonna do? So there's my new overall record. Now, the thing that's about to happen is super important as well. Check this out. Yeah, that's huge. That's a huge technique to have realized can happen. I give myself tons of credit for that. That was really smart. That was the only smart thing I've done all video. And now I'm chasing, now the Reaper's chasing me, like, without a doubt, I'm in trouble. You could just see my... You could just see my... Yeah, and there we go. I could have survived. I could have made it further up. Like, no doubt, I could have broken 185. But that's my 185 record. So now, let's see some deaths. And again, I saved the best one for last. And again, the one that ends this is just gonna make... I mean, it just makes me scream every time it happens. It's happened like 4 times.
New record. New record.
So hopefully the next video will be a completion of this, and then we'll have some videos talking about Access Mundi. which I do know is possible now, although not from personal experience. I have not completed Access Monday. I have gotten to level 46 though.
New record. New record.
See, nothing special about this. I just get myself stuck.
New record. New record.
Oh, maybe no. This has to end some different way than that. There's a later one where I get myself stuck in the middle. Oh, maybe this is just I get myself stuck. Yeah, it is. I'm just stuck.
New record. New record. New record.
Yeah, we get a lot of those. Yeah, I just got myself stuck in the middle column here. Obelisk drops itself in 3 sections, and you have to kind of keep crossing back and forth to maintain the integrity of the tower, otherwise you're in trouble. Alright, this one.
New record. New record.
I lose my mind every time this happens. So you guys take care. Bye, everybody.
New record.